everyone, my name is Botanist Cool. Today we're playing some Ace Attorney Apologizes with the Ace Attorney expert herself,
Katie.
Elijah, thank you very much for the biddies. I do sincerely appreciate it. That's a whole bunch of biddies, and it's great. Thank you. I'll be using that to buy more minis. If my stream income doesn't just go to minis, you know, that's all my biddies. I'm very grateful for all your biddies. Thank you very much. You can't fund your you can't fund your addiction. No, yeah. Oh no. It's only a small addiction, guys. Don't worry. Intervention time? Oh no. Wait, you got me into this shit. This was your plan. Is that Anakin Skywalker meme? Like,
This whole thing was your idea.
yeah, exactly. You got it. It's the same. You got the fucking meme. Why do an addiction small when you can do it big? Exactly. I can handle myself. Well, that's why I'm going to therapy, Elijah. I gotta learn how to handle myself.
I mean, my current addiction seems to be pins, so...
Valid. I haven't purchased my Death Guard yet. Not yet. Yeah. I remember actually... Loki, weren't you gonna get into Warhammer for a little bit too? I don't remember if you did, though. Katie, don't call me out, Katie!
Oh, do you also like pins?
Yeah, he does. He does. All
Nice.
right, you move. Right on.
I need to show you all my pins then. I have like a bunch of like cute pins, and then I have some from PAX and some from Anime NYC.
Katie's got some really cool pins. I love the painting and all that. I just don't have the time to. Yeah, that's valid, Loki. That's valid.
Let's see, where's
Katie's got a lot of cool pins.
I'll send you a picture. Let me get a good one.
I spent $300 on pins and charms at Comic-Con. Damn. I already knew that, but I still had to react to it as if I didn't know that, just for the stream, guys. Wink.
Yeah, I try very hard to like not spend $5 bajillion.
Yeah.
Like,
Go on.
yeah, it's like, because I know I will if I don't stop myself.
Thank you, KSG.
Instead, I only spend like 200 bajillion.
Instead of 300, exactly.
Hopefully this is a good picture.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah.
We had a put a sticker on the Stanley redemption that I never did.
Right, no.
So I'm gonna put a what sticker do you guys want? Do you guys want a D&D sticker? Do you want a evolution sticker? Do you guys want a Jumino, a Korok? What do you guys want? I forgot to do this last time it was redeemed, so I'm gonna do it real quick now. If
you
you're watching
already
this,
put on the Mothman one, right?
I put on the thick Mothman one, yes. All right, now I'm doing two because Loki also put one on. I do have Plants Parenthood still here. I have D&D Cats. I have Koroks. Eevee. I do have just a straight up Eevee, so put Eevee on here. And we have one more. What do you want, Katie? You know what? You tell me what you want.
Hold on, I'm taking that picture for Elijah.
Oh hell yeah. Putting Eevee right under the Hydrate or Dihydrate sticker.
Wait, hold on. What is this?
And
My
there's
phone's
Eevee.
acting weird.
That's what phones do. I actually have an extra sticker that I just gotta like mail to someone when I actually send out mail. I don't do mail often. So like next time I do mail, I'm just gonna like give it to someone. But whoever I mail next is gonna get a dragon sticker that I accidentally took the two of during a con.
This will have to be good enough of a picture.
I do have the boy, the Korok boy with the maracas. I've also got the I forgetty then regretty's frog sticker. Then I got plants with benefits. That's a fun one. That's all our pollinators. Got a whole bunch of classes in D&D Cats. Sent a friend of mine that cause she loves cats. I sent my friend a pin, if I recall correctly, of a druid cat because she plays a druid. You know what? I'm just gonna choose. I'm gonna choose. We're putting on the boy, Hestu. Put it on Hestu because he gives us shit. We're gonna put him on the Stanley. fucking thick ass Mothman sticker though is great, Katie. I got thank you for that. Where did my realize something's missing? I'll look that later. Now my stickers are starting to overlap, so it's like, oh no, where do I start putting things? All right.
Oh dear, we're gonna have to get more water bottles.
Yeah, we gotta get more Stanleys. That's the answer to it. Just get more Stanleys. I swear to God, hold on.
Elijah, I love your Mimikyu. Oh my god. And Squeaku.
Huh, I gotta look at something real quick because I'm pretty sure I had it
That's fantastic.
a couple hours ago. But alas, now it's kind of gone missing. I'm like, where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. So, I recently got the acorn necklace, and it's so hard to sleep with it on. So whenever I go to sleep, I take it off. But I like wearing it in the day, and I keep forgetting where I fucking put it every time I take it off. All right, I'm back. The Mimikyu sticker is cute. The pin's cute.
Yeah, I got addicted to pins when I went to PAX, and they have like official trading pins.
Yeah.
And now I'm addicted to pins. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Steph got absorbed into the dark side. Dark side wishes. All right, let's go. The trial resumes. Yeah. Yeah, it does. I still have enough room to put a lot of the smaller stickers. As long as I don't fully cover the other stickers, like you can still see like the paladin cat here and the plant daddy down here, so I'm pretty okay with that. All right.
Hold on.
Hey,
Sorry.
here you go. Don't apologize. Don't apologize.
There we go. Okay. Okay. So where exactly does this leave us, Apollo?
Well, the Drew Misham who was killed wasn't Drew Misham the Forger, basically.
Huh? Well then, who was he?
Well, he was actually Archimedes. Hello, Archimedes. How you doing today? Doing her nails. So you really made those forgeries? Last game, I finally got that her name Vera is like verify. The real Matt on guard has followed me. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no, we just got followed by the real Matt on guard. Katie, we're gonna die. We're screwed, dude.
I mean, just don't steal the TV spot. You'll be good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna become a TV star. Then everything will be a-okay, right, Matt on guard? Wink, wink, hint, hint. Hey, lawyer dude, how's finding the forger? It's going good. Wait. Oh, that's her worried face.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a teary eye and a big frown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, for father. I know it was wrong. Could you tell us how it happened? My father was a painter. I loved painting ever since I was a child. One day, father saw it in me. He saw that I had the talent.
He raised her to be a forger. I'm excited. I'll finally be able to get a haircut tomorrow. Nice, Archimedes. I hope you enjoy that haircut. Our haircuts are great. But yeah, we've just figured out that Vera should have been verified for her identity. Wink.
The talent for making forgeries? How should I say it? It was not only paintings I made. It was the materials I could make anything.
Anything?
Father was so proud, and I so happy. But in the end, I was making those.
Forgeries.
I've never had a good constitution nor personality. I know very little of the world outside my door. Now, because of me, father.
So that actually is her father, though.
Do you know about this red envelope? I remember that envelope. It was some time ago.
So you were already, you're already creating your works back then.
I started when I was only 12 years old.
Oh, the poor thing. What? Her father's a dick. Fuck your dad. So the one who figured out the stamp was poisoned, that was... Mr. Justice, it's time. The courtroom, please. Archimedes, thank you very much for gifting a sub to our friend Roku. So Roku, hopefully you enjoy your sub and all the benefits that come with the sub, including the sub-only section of the Discord, all the emotes made by Elijah, and the animated ones made by me, and all the polls you get to do on the on minis in the Discord. So yeah, you haven't forgotten. Well, thank you. I do appreciate Archimedes. Right. Out of time.
It's like you had 30 seconds. That was enough, yes?
Yeah, basically. 30 seconds of this 10-minute recess.
Wait, Vera, just one more thing, please. There's 3 paintings in the studio. I painted those as part of my work. Right, see, we checked them out and we saw what was underneath. We saw the rough sketches underneath the 3 finished paintings. I see. Mr. Justice.
Yes?
Father, he knew of you.
Oh dear.
Of both of you.
Oh dear. Your late father?
He was watching, gathering information.
I don't like the sound of that.
All about the Wright & Co. law offices.
Ooh.
But lately, we're not doing just law. Yes, you do tricks, gags to amuse, and play piano. Well, they're not really gags. Yet when Father heard you had resumed the legal business, how pleased he was. Who was Mr. Measham?
How am I supposed to know?
What if he was Daddy's daddy?
That's one way of putting it. No. Phoenix's daddy is Edgeworth. Judging from the relative age involved, I'd say it's highly unlikely. Things are already confusing enough with all these daddies running around!
And screenshot.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! This is the perfect screenshot. How do I take a screenshot on Twitch? Hold on. How do I take how do I take a screenshot on F11 or F12? You know what? I'm just gonna hold on. I'm gonna get my snipping tool because this thing's fucking good. That is a quote. That is just the best quote of the year. I love it. This is like my favorite thing. I'm gonna save this photo. I'm just gonna save it under daddies. So many daddies running around. Man, why are there so many people getting themselves children? Where do they even come from? Well, when a mommy and a dad... We know that
a mommy and a who now?
When a mommy and a daddy love each other very... A daddy. Or maybe a daddy. But either way. When a mommy and a daddy love each other very much. Oh, thank you. You said that to me. Good. Thank you. We know that the victim's daughter, Vera, was the forger. What does this mean for the case? Guess we're about to find out. I'm still a little mad we can't yell at the jurors like we could in the other game. The Great Ace Attorney.
Court is now back in session.
Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernails clean off. Perhaps you could begin by telling us how it all worked. How did you set up this Drew Misham Forager persona? There's us there again. She's drilling more holes into his head.
I know it's hard for you, but hey, he's a handsome guy.
That he is. What's hard? That's low-hanging fruit. I'm not gonna take it. My keyboard keeps trying to give me autofill since in French. Oh my god.
Very well, miss, if you would. Do you really make those detestable forgeries?
Perhaps you'd rather answer my question. Were you the one who painted that painting? The remarkably similar one.
Yes. I painted it, yes.
Oh, she signs her. It's like she signs it like Misham on this. I didn't notice that.
Father praised me quite highly for it.
So, she was the one who made the forgeries.
Yet she did not wish to reveal the truth of their operation. So the victim was a stand-in, a decoy. To the world at large, he was the forger, not her.
I've done a bad thing. I have, haven't I?
Regardless, we need a little more information. About, for instance, this. You have seen this before, Jean?
Yes. It was in the desk drawer.
Very well, you may proceed with your testimony. Tell us everything you know about this envelope.
I'm so happy he remembered the word envelope. I forget it.
I created things and Father sold them. This envelope came after my first work. That was other than a painting. Father handled the deal, all of it. I received the stamp that was in the envelope. It was after that job that we moved to the current studio.
On the next episode of Ace Attorney, plagiarism is bad. Man, I don't know. We do a lot of perjury. I don't think they'll be that bad with plagiarism.
There certainly was much of great interest in your testimony.
Not that the witness realizes it.
Very well, please begin the cross-examination.
Right, okay. I need more information about this forager. This Drew Misham. So, these things you were making, you mean paintings identical to other paintings, right?
The closer they were, the happier Father was.
God, your dad's a fucking prick.
I was happy too.
Still, you're quite young now. When did you begin this work?
My first painting sold when I was 12.
Your Honor, she had no idea what she was doing was illegal. Easy there, little attorney. You're not here to defend her for the crime of forgery.
True. But tell us more about this envelope. This envelope that very well may have killed your father.
Alright.
Right, I only forgot that not committing perjury was only a suggestion. Exactly, yeah. Not committing perjury is only a suggestion in this world. Right, Matt Ungard? Rather than a painting, you mean you only done paintings up to that point?
Yes. But Father had a realization. He noticed my talent extended to making things other than paintings.
For instance?
For instance, a letter someone had written. or a fingerprint left upon a cup,
Oh shit, that's detailed. Okay.
or a signature on a document, a seal upon a letter.
None of this makes her sound innocent at all. And the 100,000 promised in this letter was the start, the beginning of a new industry for Drew Measham.
A new industry.
The creation of items to be used in criminal proceedings. Forging evidence, in other words. Uh-oh. I wonder if this will come into being for that case 7 years ago that had to do with Phoenix Wright. So, you didn't know how the things you were making were being used.
I enjoy painting very much.
I think I understand. The Fräulein has lived in an unusual little world. Can you tell us what happened to the papers that were in this envelope?
Father signed them and sent them back, I believe.
I wonder if there's a court trial that is not grossly mishandled in this universe? No. I can't think of one at least. Maybe one of the pain trials are not horrible, right? Like, maybe. Did he follow the instructions? Send them in an unclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp.
This is rather important matter. Give your answer some thought.
Food for thought? Yeah, food for thought. What do you mean you received it?
Did I do something wrong?
Yeah, you didn't use that stamp because it was dangerous, correct? Deadly poison on the back. Atraquine. A momentary forehead. You can't force an answer upon the witness. Oh, fuck you! Fuck you and all the prosecution. You can't force an answer on the witness. Oh, by the way, witness, were you thinking that this happened? Wink, wink, hint, hint. Fuck
Right.
you, Clavier. I swear to God, your pretty little face will not save you from this fist I'm gonna throw. Holy shit. The hypocrisy in this man. Did he do that to like the last fucking guy? The guy I hate that looks like a fucking toothbrush. He's just like, oh, maybe you remember something that happened after. Wink. It's like, ah, shit, well, he's being truthful. Okay. Can you tell I'm a little pissed now at this guy? Fucking hypocrisy in this guy.
And yet he's the best prosecutor.
I know, right?
The nicest one.
He's still the most ethical prosecutor. Now then, perhaps you would tell me, Fräulein Vera. Why did you receive the stamp?
Something wrong.
It was beautiful.
Ah, you mean it was one of those commemorative stamps?
Yes, I think it was.
So you didn't know about the poison. I guess not. Did they just like accidentally never use it because it looked pretty? Is that how they escaped being killed the first time? Holy shit. So the trap failed by chance? By mistake? Thanks to this commemorative stamp.
Quite the close call.
That is fucking lucky. You mean you moved to where the current Drew studio is?
Yes, we saw very few people there. I began in picture books.
This single job had tied them to the criminal underworld. I'd think Mr. Measham wished to reduce their visibility in the world at large.
We had to meet someone for some reason. Father posed as the creator of the work.
So that was the real essence of the artist, Drew Measham. You did the work and he supplied the face.
So, you really didn't know anything, did you? You had no idea how much danger you were in.
Apparently not. About this commemorative stamp, could you tell us more about it?
It was very pretty, and more than that,
Yes.
it was a picture of people I liked at the time.
Who were these people? This is something new. Just gotta air guitar every once in a while for fun. Apparently we've got some cross-examination yet ahead of us. If you would be so kind as to continue your testimony, Fräulein.
The stamp was a picture of my favorite magicians.
Oh
So I
my
kept it.
god! I wonder who they could be! Would it be Troop Grimare? No!
Rainforest.
You know, it's better than what I originally
I don't know
thought.
if you actually know what that reference is to.
One
but
more time?
I don't know if you actually know what that reference is to.
Oh, sorry,
but
what did you say? My opinions. I was so busy yelling.
Connections- I said Connections and Rainforest, which is from the IT crowd.
I've never seen the IT crowd, so yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Clavier can produce music out of thin air. I'm slightly... I know, right? That's kind of cool, yeah. That's a magic trick of its own. Magicians?
I love mysterious things. I always have. Even though she fainted when she first saw Mr. Hat.
You're confusing mysterious with freaky. I think Mr. Hat's cool. Fuck you, Apollo.
Father took me when I was very young. It was a great magic show. I loved it so much. See? Isn't magic great?
Fine, great, yeah, sure. No need to get all excited.
But the magic troupe we saw disbanded soon after.
Because one of them disappeared.
I was quite sad.
Did she just say what I think she said? Magic Troop. Now, where have I heard that before? The red envelope came after she completed her first job. Seems like holding some sort of magic in common trait to lawyers. Maybe that's so exciting. Yeah. That makes it a letter from her client, whoever wanted the forgery made.
Apollo!
We're close. We just have to piece together the parts. A deadly weapon in a red envelope, and the path it took to Jumishim's life. Okay, shit. Well, I have to, like... Do I have to present the Grimoires here? I feel like I kind of have to present the Grimoires. Like, I think like that's what I've got to do. Like, is this it? Fuck yeah, let's go! Those are magicians you like. Was it this bunch?
Apollo, they're not a bunch.
I see. Still, I have to wonder. Why include a commemorative stamp like that in the business letter?
Good question.
Well, pretty stamps are always better, and you can't beat Troop Grimare.
But the whole murder plan was a failure because of it. Ironic, don't you think? Prosecutor Gavin.
Why are you so sweaty?
Prosecutor Gavin.
Grimari. What's with Gavin? Might I ask just one question of the witness? In your testimony just now, you stated this was your first work that was other than a painting. Please, tell me, what exactly did you make?
Can I ask why?
No. Answer the question. Now. Oh, don't bully her.
Prosecutor Gavin, you're unusually not the one whose volume concerns me.
Yes, it is unbecoming of me, I apologize. But I must know. Please, Miss Measham, tell me.
It was a book. A single page in a book.
A book? Please be more specific.
It was a handwritten book, like a diary.
Are we see his inner thoughts? No, I don't. No! Does he have a connection to this forgery? Does his brother have a connection to this forgery?
What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? He looks like he just saw a ghost.
Gavin's brother, I forgot his name, Christoph, has been referenced 3 or 4 times in this chapter. First as like a big bad in the fucking opening cinematic. Second, when Emma was trying to like copy him, like why do that in the first place? But like he was mentioned. And he was also on the witness stand. Which is weird, right? Like I would imagine him to be put on the defense stand. Maybe the prosecutor because his brother's the prosecutor. Either way. Did Christoph have something to do with this forgery? Did Christoph hire her to make the forgery? Because if Christoph didn't hire, because maybe that's why Gavin's so upset because Christoph hired her, or maybe it's because no, that would make sense. That would make sense. Did Christoph present forged evidence during the time, and Gavin knew about it? But Gavin did not know that it was forged, but rather knew that the evidence existed, and because it existed, now he knows it's forged because of what she said. Miss Measham, this book. Was there a picture of a silk hat on the back cover? Yes or no?
How did you know?
Prosecutor Gavin, the defendant is answering all of your questions. Stop badgering her. He's told you nothing, has he? Your soiled, sullied mentor, nothing. Sullied? Who? Phoenix Wright, who else?
Eddie?
He never told you about the trial 7 years ago. Okay, so this has to do with the trial 7 years ago. About how he came to lose his attorney's badge. There was a certain piece of evidence that decided his fate, you know. A certain diary. On the back, it bore the mark of a silk hat. What?! Phoenix Wright tossed out of the profession by false evidence? And the forger who made that evidence is this girl standing right in front of me? Vera, you must tell us! The evidence you made was used in a trial 7 years ago. Who asked Drew Measham you to forge that evidence? For all of our sakes, who was it?
We only met once.
You met the client? Wow, who was it?
It was... What's going on with Vera? She's staring at Prosecutor Gavin's face again.
Yes, what? Is there something about me?
I remember clearly. I remember who gave me the book, the diary.
Who was it? Vera!
The devil.
Is she fucking dead? Defendant vision condition unconscious. Examiner's diagnosis acute atropine poisoning. Oh shit, she got poisoned too. It sends a recording of the trial for the murder of Drew Measham. Vera Measham was, during the trial, poisoned by an unknown assailant. The dosage was just under the lethal amount, sparing the defendant's life. She's currently in intensive care and is not to be disturbed for any reason. A very simple case at first glance, until it finally began to show its true colors. The long road to the truth takes us to the record of another trial. In some ways, that was the starting point of it all. That's fucking Kristoff, right?
You think that's Kristoff?
Is that Gavin? How old is Gavin? Hold on. Is Gavin that old to like 7 years ago have been in the prosecutor's chair? I feel like he would have been a teen by then, right? I mean, to be fair, they had like a 14-year-old prosecutor with Francesca, huh? Francesca. If that's Gavin, that's fucking. Oh my god, he looks like a. He looks like the Gundam anime pro tag.
You thought that could have been Kristoff.
No, I just assumed it was because, like, looks like Gavin. Maybe it's Kristoff in his fuckboy era. You know what I'm saying?
I think Kristoff had one of those.
You don't think Kristoff had a fuck? Oh, come on. Kristoff had to have had a fuckboy era, right?
Not in the same way. Not with the metal chains and the studded shoulder pads.
Gurren Lagann. He looks like he's from Gurren Lagann, not Gundam. And that is where we must go. Hi, Trucy.
Baby.
Find the
She's
whole
so cute.
truth.
I
Adorable.
love you, little Trucy baby.
To be continued. Jesus Christ, okay. So we're just gonna go straight up into, like, the past trial now? Okay. Let's see what we're all about. Do I gotta play as Phoenix Wright again? Showdown time. Oh, the cards. I lost it. It's only a game of poker. A game I've played for a long time and only lost twice. Who was the first? The man I killed, of course. Whoa! Wait a second! A partner I've been looking for all along. Over a game of cards? Why, yes, over a game of cards. Is that Trushy's dad? They first met 7 years ago. Was that Trushy's dad? What did Valent look like? Hold on. Right, I don't have SHADI and Nigmar. What? Oh, Zachramar. It is. He shot the head while at the hospital. Whew. Okay, it's been a long time since I felt like such a rookie. Gotta try and relax. Ah, good morning, Miss Enigmar. Enigmar? An enigma. It's an enigma.
Yep.
Just like Patrick's mind with the milk. What voice should I give him? The problem is they all look so like... I don't know how to do the Kronk himbo voice, you know what I'm saying? I kind of want to give him that. I feel like I want to give him that, but it's like, I don't know how to do that Kronk himbo voice. Like... Cusco. No. I went with the little Edgeworth there, like...
No, it's gotta be more like, oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. You know what? How's this sound?
Let's just go with that for now.
Just go with that. I need to find that voice. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, that's Edgeworth.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, you're... There's a different way where it's like, you gotta go goofier for Cusco.
For Cusco. I feel like if I'm moving my like jaw a little bit up left, I feel it a little bit better. He does have that little Cusco thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I'm just gonna stick with something around that area for right now. I'll figure it out. I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly. I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I'm prepared. I understand I'm asking the impossible of you. Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was play cards, and that was enough. Actually, it wasn't, trust me. Ah!
Good morning, Daddy.
Ah, I'm glad you came.
You okay, Daddy? Are they picking on you?
I'm fine as always. This old boy is here to help me after all. That's young man to you. Yeah, I'm like 23 now. Fuck off. How old am I? Okay, it doesn't let me know how old I am. Good morning. That's a cute outfit you have on.
Thanks. My first show's today, after all.
Hell yeah. Oh, I'm sure it is. What the heck is she talking about?
Oh, old boy.
Huh? Me? Look what he started.
Here.
It seems fate's clock will make me wait a little longer, at least less than the 10 swift minutes remains. To all those who have supported me in my life's work, I give thanks. Farewell. Magnifique Grimoire. What's this?
I don't know. I just got it over there in the hall. They told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair.
That doesn't sound good. Oh, this is the forged piece of evidence, isn't it?
They said it was really important.
Did Truesy make us lose our fucking badge? Oh no, this is tragic. What's this, a memo for you or some such? Not from the look of it. What is this? Looks like a page from someone's diary. I'll give it a read later. Well, how do you feel about the trial today? We'll get through it, somehow. Incidentally, the prosecutor today is a new guy, I hear. Ah, an easy win then, yes? I want to read this real quick. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, never mind. What's this? Oh, that's the old man. There's so much in this photo. Why is the clown shot? That is a single chamber gun. How were there 2 bullets fired with the clown and his head? Why was his IV taken out? Why is there a separate needle? None of this makes sense. That's a single chamber gun. 2 bullets have been shot. There are 2 different needles, both of which seem to have been used. One for IV, one that at least is either empty or has been used. And the gun is so fucking gaudy, it feels more like a piece of art than it does an actual gun. Shit gun. What the fuck happened here? Loss of blood from bullet wound. Note, malignant tumor found in the victim's liver. I don't see any blood. They're not gonna show us that, obviously, though. They're just gonna show us the hole in his brain. They're calling him a true thoroughbred in the history of the prosecutor's office. Of course, there's one of those every year. The switching of attorneys just before the trial. I know it's a difficult situation I put you in. But, allow me to say one thing, Mr. Wright. Yes? They will not be able to pronounce me guilty today. So, do your best, but do not worry. First time the defendant has ever given me a pep speech. I'll do what I can. I see you don't understand. You see, it will be impossible for them to declare a verdict. Impossible? Hold on, is he gonna do the disappearing act? They can't Wait a second, hold on. If he's disappeared, then where's he been? Because he's not dead. Fucking Valant said he disappeared. So he's not dead. Where the fuck is he now? Yes, isn't that right, Trucy?
Yep, you bet, Daddy.
Is this her first trick? Making Daddy disappear? First look at the case was only yesterday, and the informant I was given was a tad lacking, to be honest. Still, I'll do what I can for their sake. I believe the curtains will be lifting any time now. I'm in your capable hands, Mr. Wright. My client is Shady Enigma. Yeah. Known to the world as Zach Grimari, a wildly popular magician, star of the troupe Grimari. Why does he look... Something's weird about this guy.
Something tickle in your memory.
Something's tickle in memory. I don't like him. Hold on. Hold on. He was playing cards with Phoenix just a few minutes ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a whole Ouroboros thing? Like, was he the victim in the first case who died? Wait a second. Okay, this is making so much more sense. Hold on. So at the Borscht Bowl, I don't remember what his name was. What was the guy who died at the Borscht Bowl's name?
Let me double check before I say the wrong thing.
Okay. So I know it wasn't Shady Enigma. I think I would have that would have stuck in my memory. 'Cause that's a good pun. I like it.
It was Shady Smith.
So Shady and Nick, they're the same person. It's an Ouroboros cycle. So okay, this game, this specific chapter started with them playing cards, and that got me thinking to what's his name?
Christoph Gavin?
No. The guy who made Star Wars.
George Lucas?
Yeah. So I got me thinking about George Lucas. When George Lucas said, it's like poetry. It rhymes, right? They started off the first case with a poker game with a guy who has a similar build to this dude. Now that I'm thinking about it, right? And he died because Christoph killed him. Now this new game, or this new chapter, they start off with a game of poker where this guy is going to disappear, where Gavin, for some reason, is really worried about now this new diary entry that is going to become part of this evidence that took down Phoenix Wright. If Phoenix and Shady were getting together on that day of the Borscht Bowl to talk about how to get that shit out, you know, like fix all this shit up, Gavin would, Christoph would have the perfect motive for murder. And that's what George Lucas meant by its poetry. He specifically meant Game 4 of the Ace Attorney franchise. Not Star Wars.
I don't even know what the original reference was, so...
He just said one day it's like poetry when he's talking about the prequels. Like, it's supposed to mirror and rhyme with the original movies.
I see.
But that is my theory right now. My theory is Shady Smith and Shady Enigma are basically the same person. They both have the same first name. And you don't have the same first name unless you're the same person in Ace Attorney, or if you're two different people entirely. It's too coincidental for Ace Attorney, right? This is too coincidental for Ace Attorney. We didn't get a good look at the guy's face, did we?
We have some screenshots of it.
Just so I don't accidentally spoil myself and I can see the thing, can you send me some of those old screenshots just so I can take a look at them?
Sure.
Thank you.
I do want to say that, like, I do think, like, you're not supposed to super remember because it's been so long.
It's been a while. No, it's been a while, but like, the thing was, the cards hit me, right? Because we had the card game with the actual painting. We had the card game here. And it's the cards that hit me, not the actual person. And all the card motifs, like the fucking clover, or the spade or whatever it's called, like, that shit's what reminded me per se, not actually like the fact that this dude's kind of built like him, I think. Let me see. Yeah, they just didn't show his fucking eyes! It's the same goddamn person! And he's wearing the necklace as it's actually his daughter! Wait, okay. No! Oh my god, okay. Wait a second! I remember making a big deal of that necklace before! I was like, he's not wearing the necklace in one picture, right? I was making a big deal out of that. And then I was like, oh, this is Phoenix's necklace. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It is Phoenix's daughter, but it's also his daughter. They're both her dads. Oh my god, it is him.
Connection.
It is fucking him. I was making a big deal of that necklace.
You know that meme with the guy in the cork board? That's you, 100%.
Yeah, basically. Or I'm the girl with all the math equations going around her head. That's me right now. Like, this is clearly Shady Smith. So yeah, he wasn't dead. Good point. I'm like, yeah, he's dead. I mean, he is dead, but he wasn't dead in the way I thought he was dead. I thought he died 7 years ago, for whatever reason. But no, 100%. Now it makes sense why he was wearing the necklace, even though it was technically Phoenix's daughter, because it's also his daughter. Like that one piece of like that one thing didn't make sense, right? And then also, okay, hold on, time out. If this is Kristoff's doing with this forged evidence, and that's why Gavin's worried, it's also like poetry because Phoenix took down Kristoff with forged evidence. That one card, the ace, right, or something like that.
The forged ace.
Yeah. That if it did, because something happened. I don't remember exactly what it was, but like it couldn't exist or something because the killer had it or something, and the killer had to have been Kristoff.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember. I think I need to go back, but I think Phoenix technically got it in with special wordplay, but it was 100% forged evidence because the actual evidence had been destroyed.
Yeah. Like Phoenix has shown himself to be a master of wordplay in this game, specifically when it comes to just like getting technicalities in. He's also showing himself to be a master fucking like puppet master here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he chose this court case by accident, obviously. I think he knew about
it was a last minute switch that he did on his 7-year-long project.
What? Sorry, I'm confused.
So like, this is like some, like the jury system is a thing he'd been working on, right? So like, they mentioned that he switched to this case. Yeah. Like kind of last minute. And by this case, I mean the Measham trial.
Yeah.
Because obviously he couldn't have planned on that happening immediately. Yeah. That would have been wild. But lucky coincidence.
It's a good point. Yeah, he couldn't have planned for Measham to be killed. Yeah, that's a good point. But this is all starting to make sense now. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that start coming together.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah.
He single-handedly ushered in a golden age of stage magic until he was shot dead. And Zachramare is the suspect. Fuck, how do I make a bratty clavier sound?
Court is now in session for the trial of Shady Igmar.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Is the prosecution ready?
I was just thinking, is this what all the fuss is about? Bit of buzzkill, really. Alright, I got a younger version of him. I think I'm pretty good with that.
Buzzkill, is this some kind of crime?
One of the worst. This is a trial, Jean. Where are the sweaty palms, the pounding hearts? A Gaviner's concert got 10 times the thrill this gig got.
Who are you again?
Clavier Gavin. I came to get the party started legally, Jean. Yeah, he has that same fucking sultry look in his eyes as old Gavin. Fair enough.
Gavin, defense attorney Christoph's Gavin.
Figures my brother's more famous in this part of town. Clavier Gavin, lead singer for the mega hit band The Gaviners. You're out of your league, rock boy. I know what you're thinking. You're out of your league, rock boy.
The famous, easy to write Phoenix face, or easy to read Phoenix face.
Yep. True, my debut single, 13 Years, Hard Time of Love, went platinum overnight. But that's just a hobby compared to this, Jean. Talkative, aren't you? I like your affected Euro rock accent, by the way. I'm just getting warmed up. Their attorney writes.
Perhaps you will have kindness to fill us in on the case.
Achtung, baby, let's call on the opening act. What was his name again? Ah, yes, Larry Butts. Wait! Detective Gumshoe's back! Let's go!
That is Gumshoe.
Detective Gumshoe hit it. Yes! My boy! He's back! Let's go! The one time we get to see him in all three of these games to the best of my knowledge, because he's not in any of the other ones. That's really sad.
We'll just play investigation, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, for sure. Let me get some water so I can... And you are?
Hey, you're the one who called me up here, sir. Name's Dick Gumshoe. I'm a homicide detective down at the precinct.
Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see.
Hey, you.
Huh? Me?
Today's the day, pal. Today, I win and you lose. I got confidence in my testimony today, see?
What? You normally lack confidence in your testimony? Herr Detective, this is my stage. Can the actings.
Huh?
All this hey youing and such. All I could care less about your history together.
Very well, Detective Gumshoe, if you would, please tell us about the case at hand.
It happened 6 days back in a room at the General Hospital. The facts are as simple as they come. Here's the crime scene. The victim was a patient, asleep in a hospital bed. The killer comes in, puts a pistol to his forehead, and BAM! Lights out. Them's the facts.
My audio is like... I don't know, my internet's dying, so I may suddenly vanish.
Alright, sounds good. Tell us if you don't vanish.
Sure thing.
Not so long ago, the victim, Magnifi Grimari, was a famous man.
So what's the Grimari? Grimari pun. Like this magnificent.
Again, I think it's supposed to be like grimoire or something.
Oh, I think we said that before, haven't we? I feel like we've said something like that before. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Get the entire country under his magical spell, as it were.
The fucking elephant, the poor thing. The turtle, the poor thing. I've seen cats do weirder. Yes, the great magician. He retired years ago, though. Say the name Magnifi to one of my generation, and you'd be lucky to get a blank stare.
Yes, so I'm sure that the youngsters today know his disciples even better. I dare say Troop Grimari has made quite a name for themselves.
Anyhow, the retired Magnifi's been in the hospital for the last year. What was it? A, mal-ignorant tutor or something.
My man.
Don't you, please?
My man, my himbo man, I love you so much. But please learn the word malignant. But okay, no, I mispronounced that too. I said malignant. Like fucking putting a mint on it. Oh, alright.
Doing something to his liver, I think. Yeah.
A malignant tuner, perhaps.
In other words, he
When
had
the judge corrects you.
I know, right? In other words, he had liver cancer. He only had 3 months left to live, in fact.
That still seems simple enough, but something's not right.
The victim was already climbing a 3-month stairway to heaven. Why not wait for him to knocking on heaven's door? Knocking on heaven's door. Anyways, I don't know if anyone's gonna get that reference. A grammary? Well, that's a book of verbs and how to conjure them, of course. Why shoot him? I wouldn't have put it quite so lyrically, but it's true. Why make the effort to commit murder when the victim was about to die?
Incidentally, the victim had a serious case of diabetes.
Diabetes? In fact, he was about to shoot up with insulin. Ah, okay, we got that answer. When he was shot with the pistol, the syringe was found at the crime scene. Chronic diabetes and cancer. As much as it pains me to say it, the victim was clearly at the end of his life. We're gonna look at that.
I believe the question before us is clear then.
I always hated getting shots. I guess Magnifi was giving himself the insulin shots. There's no way I could do that. Wait. Magnifi used this to inject his insulin. Why are there no traces of having been used? Something to keep in mind. I mentioned that. I mentioned either it was used or it had never been used. Because, like, it was completely empty, right?
Hmm.
Why did the killer have to shoot the dying man? This wasn't good enough.
Very well, Detective. Perhaps you can enlighten us to the circumstances of the shooting.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my man Gumshoe's back.
Actually, the victim kind of ordered the defendant to do him in. A few days before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering his own murder. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man in the forehead. The bullet was fired from the pistol found at the scene, no doubt about it. And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man, sir.
What? They're saying the victim ordered his own shooting.
Those are the facts. I have here the letter in question. God damn it. To my beloved student Zach, to you I entrust the task of luring my— Fuck!
Very unusual indeed.
Come the 13th, 11:05 p.m., I will ready a gun with which you will shoot. 1 shot square in the forehead. You cannot refuse, and we both know the reason why. Why? Tell me why it ain't nothing but a gunshot. Tell me why it ain't nothing but liver cancer. Tell me why I never— Anyways. I'm so bad with jokes. I believe the answer to that question can be found at the end of the letter.
You cannot refuse and you both know why. Dr. Gumshoe, can you explain this to court?
Unfortunately, even the defendant won't say a peep about that bit, sir.
One thing bothers me about this. Why didn't he just say 11? Good point. Why have him come at 11:05 without some specific reason? The devil in the details, there, attorney. I wasn't looking. What the fuck are those lyrics? I know, right?
Well, there isn't.
As it turns out, there was. Every night for half an hour, starting at 11, the victim, Magnifi Gromare, was given an IV. An IV? There it is in the picture.
There's a picture on the side of the bed.
At 11, a doctor would come and set up the IV. 30 minutes later, he would come back for the empty bag. This happened every night without fail. So, that was the only time they could meet without the chance of an untimely interruption. During his IV.
Very well, try again. Request donation if you would.
What's the reason he couldn't refuse? I wonder. He could have at least mentioned it to me. So this is what you mean by you can separate this into 2 cases and just have 2 separate chapters, right?
Yeah.
Are we gonna go through like the? I gotta know. Is this like actual court case long, or is this just like hour-long interlude long?
This one, I don't remember exactly how long it is. It's not like the shortest thing in the world, but
Okay, I was curious
it's
because
not, I don't know if it's full. This particular part is full case length.
I'm just kind of curious. 'Cause, like I was wondering like how much like they put into this one.
There's some stuff in this entire case, and you'll see.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt. Where's Maya when you need her? Just because he got the letter doesn't mean he went through with it.
Maya has like up to this point like never brought the victim back from the dead to just ask what happened.
That is true. And I'm pretty sure they wouldn't let her with what happened with Misty. Like, yeah. Oh, I disagree. The victim was indeed shot in the forehead after all, just as he commanded. It could be a setup, but let's not be in such a hurry. Maybe we should let the witness talk for a change.
Thanks, pal.
Fine, I could play it as slow as well as I could play it slow as well as I could play it fast. On with the testimony, Detective Gumshoe. Does it say how old he is? No. Oh yeah, 17. Oh, he's 17 as okay. That's so he's young.
Like 24.
Yeah. He's like 24 back in the okay. He's still
A few days before it happened, but yeah.
And this letter was sent by the victim.
There it is. Gotcha. You're mine this time, pal.
Huh?
I had the handwriting checked out, of course. It's the victim's, no mistake.
I see.
Score 1 for the boys. It's the cops.
I didn't lose. I was just ascertaining the facts. So why am I so annoyed?
Malera ordering your own death. Things aren't what they used to be, I guess.
I'm not sure this is exactly commonplace even now, Your Honor.
So anyways, I guess I'll keep going while I'm ahead.
I think you're ahead, bud. You're actually a whole body. How can you be so sure?
Hey, you gotta learn to stop relying on people to do your thinking for you, pal. Learn to think for yourself. Get that noggin cranking.
You fail to grasp the concept of questioning, Detective.
First, we got this letter. It says, shoot in the forehead, loud and clear.
I can see that, but I still wouldn't do it.
Well, maybe you need to grow yourself a backbone, pal. If someone gave me a letter to shoot him in the head, I would do. I mean, Your Honor, I wouldn't do that.
Without question.
Without fucking question. If the Blue Badger came to me and told me to shoot him in the head, I would.
You failed to grasp the concept of shooting people as bad, Detective.
We also found the defendant's pistol at the scene.
Traces of gunpowder residue show that it had been fired recently.
Oh, that's right. Far as I can tell from looking at the photo. There seems to be no issue with the prosecution's claim.
Except the giant fucking bullet wound in the clown on the left. Jesus Christ, guys. The photo. Maybe there's something in there that I can use. What? No. Well, they're saying the defendant shot the victim in the forehead. I think there's a hole. Oh. Looking at this photo, another possibility occurs to me.
Yes,
What does the letter tell us? That the defendant had the reason he couldn't refuse his teacher's wishes.
Bingo, pal. That's why the defendant popped him one in the forehead.
Oh, the defense disagrees. You see, the defendant had another choice he could make. What? And you could prove it with this photo. I could prove he had a choice, yes.
The defendant might have fired like his ordered, but he didn't shoot the victim's forehead. Well, let's hear what you're saying. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Didn't shoot the victim's forehead. What did the defendant shoot?
Oh man, this is so hard. Maybe he shot the gun with the gun.
Maybe he shot through the hole that was already in the victim's head.
Yeah, maybe he shot through the hole in the victim's head.
The clown doll.
Take a closer look. See? It's been shot on the forehead too.
Ah, there's a hole in his forehead.
Yes, and a hole in the prosecution's claim. Huh. And I suppose you have a reason why he'd shoot the clown doll. He didn't just shoot the clown doll. He shot the doll's forehead. His forehead. Ah! Let's read the orders once more, shall we? You will shoot one shot square in the forehead. Which is exactly what he did. He shot the clown doll square in the forehead.
We're not just raising a intriguing possibility. The hole in the clown's forehead. This definitely looks like it was shot. They have sent someone to investigate the matter.
I admit I'm impressed, but I expected nothing less. Still, this doesn't mean he didn't shoot the victim. Perhaps he did have to shoot a forehead as ordered, but the letter says nothing about whose forehead. This is the only way he had to follow his orders without taking a life.
The hole in the clown's doll forehead does demand an explanation. A very good clue. Your prosecutor Gavin is right. The alone does not prove the defense is innocent. You never say for sure the defendant didn't shoot the victim.
So sorry, Mr. Wright. How sad it is to see the mighty fall. How sad it is to see the novice's overconfidence. He doesn't realize just how big this little hole is going to be.
Let that gumshoe. Please take this newfound fact into your account in testimony as well.
So let me get this straight. You're saying my client first shot the clown, then shot the victim.
Hey! Hey, not a bad summary, pal.
More of a confirmation than the summary, but whatever. That was really more of a confirmation than the summary. But our defense attorney seems pleased enough with himself. Do these people ever miss a chance to mock me? Well, now that Mr. Wright's gotten out of the system, shall we continue with the testimony? I didn't have time to gather all the details before coming in here. This testimony might be my only source of that information. Better pay attention and read that letter carefully. Oh, I already did this one, never mind. You mean this pistol, the one of the crime scene photo?
That's the one. It's a funny looking gun, so there's no mistaking it.
We compared the bullet taken from the victim's skull with the bullet found from this gun. The rifling marks on the bullet were a perfect match. So, you verified the murder weapon, in other words.
You bet we did.
Can you tell me what the rifling marks are real quick? Make a comparison that I can understand, Katie.
Pardon?
Can you tell me what rifling marks are and make a comparison to something that I can understand with great ease?
I don't know. If only there was a handy comparison. You got that one.
Yeah, I got it. I liked it. Why are you so certain?
What pile of sand has your head been stuck in all this time, pal? You never heard of Zack and Valent's quick draw shoot 'em? What?
What's that?
One of the defendant's specialties.
Who's the lady? That Trussy's mom?
Zack and Valent stand on either side of the girl, and then they shoot, but the bullets don't hit her. Instead, they hit everything else on stage. This is one of the pistols they use in their show. Got a great design, huh? The kids love it.
Many boys and girls joined the police just because of that pistol, I hear.
Oh no!
Poor boys and girls. You know, I was explaining a lot about the police force.
Relevant commentary to today from 2009. Trip Grimare stopped doing that act a while ago. The old man held on to that pistol ever since.
Oh, now I can see the pistol question.
You got it, sir. Here she is.
Oh, so you're a blast from the past.
It's a stage pistol for magic shows, see? But it can fire real bullets. Yeah, but it can only hold one round. By the way, the pistol's been fired.
Oh my god, you just helped me out. Thank you so much.
And it shows traces of having been fired recently.
So, were any fingerprints found on the gun? Unfortunately, no. Of course, the defendant is known for wearing gloves. I might say a lack of fingerprints is in fact a fingerprint of its own.
Aha, chicken point, well made.
Whoa, 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 not well made, not intriguing.
Anyways, the court accepts evidence.
Finally, yes, let's look at that. You have a kid?
I'm pretty sure he's mentioned them before.
Oh, here we go.
Excuse me.
There you go. If you look closer, you can see how the pistol's made to bend here. It's one shot only model. I guess it would bend where you load it. So, this is the famous Grimari golden gun. They say kids used to love pretending they had one of these. I wonder if they pretended to miss their targets too. I feel like I'm missing something here.
I don't know why it just tickles me, that particular angle. Just big gun.
Biga!
No, it's under our testimony.
The trickiest cases often seem the simplest. Prosecutor Gavin, you missed the bullet hole in the clown's forehead. If you hadn't missed that, you might have come to a very different conclusion. Understand?
Yeah, but like I just said, pal, after he shot the clown in the forehead, he went and...
Did nothing of the sort to the victim. The pistol proves he could not.
Murder weapon now.
It's quite simple, Your Honor. This pistol only holds one bullet at a time.
Ah!
If he had shot the clown in the forehead, he couldn't have shot the victim too.
Yeah!
That's not a contradiction, not even close. All he had to do was reload the pistol after the first shot. Oh, where did he get the extra bullet? They're not so easy to come by, you know. If you claim the defendant had one ready, then prove to us how he got it. I had a feeling this wasn't over yet. No, this party's just getting started. and I haven't proven anything yet beyond my good looks and startling record sales. And utter lack of humility.
And what's this? It seems that the prosecution has another witness prepared.
Like I said, Herr Detective, I was just a warm-up.
Ah.
Now that the audience has gotten a taste of what's to come, they're ready. Ready for what? For my decisive witness, of course. A witness who you will find can prove one thing for us. That it was Zachary who shot the victim in the forehead.
Riddle! Pause for 15-minute recess.
This ought to be a lucky break. I'll need to find that 15 minutes to talk to my client, Zach.
Court is adjourned.
What do you think? Good break?
I think it's a good break, yeah. That's a perfect break. Holy shit. Okay, so we found out a lot this case. Or we intuited a lot from this case. So... I forgot his name already. What's Zach's actual name? Something Enigma? Shady.
Shady.
So Shady is also shady. Shady is shady. Shady is shady. And yeah, that's it. Shady.
Yeah.
Shady's shady as fuck, dude.
Well, many connections. It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
So remember when you were like, Katie, is it like, is this actually gonna make sense, or is it all gonna be like some interwoven BS? And I'm like, well, you see, it comes together well, but it's all interwoven BS as well.
The bracelet has not come together yet.
No, the bracelet does not come together yet.
The fucking tingling bracelet, I'm still gonna say, it's gonna come out, it's gonna be like bullshit. I'm gonna call it bullshit, probably.
I'll say, like, don't expect like a grand reveal, just a reveal that you're like, okay, I can buy that.
I'm gonna say, okay, I can't buy that. Just because you said I could, you said I was gonna say I could buy that.
Sure, we'll see when we get there.
Anyways, guys, if you're watching this video and you're lurking, thank you very much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Do me a favor, subscribe over on YouTube, because over on YouTube we have all of our Ace Attorney VODs. They go up on Friday, and they'll go up with a few shorts here and there throughout the week as well. So go take a look at that. And if you're watching this on YouTube as a VOD, thank you very much for watching on YouTube. Y'all stay safe, stay Botanist Cool, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.